Hi everyone, this is Lyndon from Hasura. I'm talking to you now because I'd like to introduce you to an upcoming feature that we're calling TLS Allowlists. As part of its operation, the GraphQL engine talks to other services. For example, through actions, you can hit other REST APIs via GraphQL queries to Hasura, which will then forward them onto other REST services, and depending on how your engine is configured, send back GraphQL responses. Now, this works very well, except in the case when these services are using self-signed TLS certificates, but you don't have the ability to configure your host to have these in its keychain. This occurs quite frequently in development and staging environments, but may also occur in certain situations in production as well. The new feature, TLS Allowlists, intends to address this by providing the mechanism to add services which are whitelisted for self-signed certificates. This can be done via an incremental API or via the replace metadata API. I'll give you a short demo of how this currently has an issue and then how the new feature addresses this. So I'll just share my screen. I have several actions here, but the two I want to show you are this first action, which will hit a local service on a non-TLS port, and then a variant which will hit that on, you can see here, HTTPS on port 443, which will be using self-signed certificates. So I'll quickly show you the service in question. So this service is just a little authentication dummy application, which will take a username and password and give you back a test token. We're running in HTTP on port 8081, and then we're running in TLS mode on 443 with our self-signed certificate. So I'll just spin that up and then we can get underway. Great. So I'll show you currently how that will work with the regular HTTP variant of the service. So with any old username and password, we should get back our test token, a highly secure application. But when we go to use it via SSL, we should see a horrible service failure. There you go. Now let's add this host to our whitelist. So just again, here the action by SSL, we've got this host pointing back to localhost. So when we add that host to our whitelist, we should then be able to use it as we can use the HTTP variant. So this is the incremental API, add host to TLS Allowlist. Now you can just specify an entire host. If you want to, you can also be specific about what port it's running on. And you can also be explicit about what you want to whitelist. Now, at the moment, the only thing that you can whitelist is the ability to allow self-signed certificates, but in future, we may extend that. So I'll just run this API now. And thankfully, we see success. Now back in our application, when we hit the SSL service via Hasura, we get back our test token as we'd wanted to see. So that's the gist of the feature. You can also use it via the batch replace metadata APIs, but very soon we'll also have console support for this feature as well, for a much more user-friendly experience. But as of today, you should be able to use it via the metadata APIs. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you later.